Today's lesson is Mighty Musicians 4, week number 6. Let's sing a song together. Hello, how are you today? Hello, how are you today? Tap your knees and clap your hands. We're glad to have you here today. Let's start with breathing. Put a finger on your nose and take a big breath in. And blow your finger away. Breathe in through your nose and follow your finger out with your breath. Now breathe in as you reach up high and stretch your arm to one side and breathe out. Breathe in as you reach up high with the other arm and breathe out as you reach to the side. Breathe in as you reach up tall with both arms and breathe out as you crawl your arms forward. Now watch my cards. Treble clef, bass clef, quarter note, quarter rest, half rest, dotted half note, whole rest, eighth note, eighth rest, 16th note, 16th rest, sharp sign, flat sign. When we have two notes at different times, we call this a melodic interval. Melodic interval second, melodic interval third, melodic interval fourth, melodic interval fifth, melodic interval sixth, melodic interval seventh, melodic interval eighth, or octave. When we have two notes at the same time, we call this harmonic interval second, harmonic interval third, harmonic interval fourth, harmonic interval fifth, harmonic interval sixth, harmonic interval seventh, harmonic interval eighth, or octave. Now let's turn in your books to page 38 for Up in a Balloon. Grab a tambourine if you have one. Up in a balloon, boys, up in a balloon, sailing round the little stars and all around the moon. Up in a balloon, boys, up in a balloon, won't we have a jolly time? Up in a balloon. Now let's turn to page 30 for Alouette and let's sing along with the words. Great job, everyone. And now I want to show you what some of these French words mean. Alouette means a little bird. So everyone show me a bird. And it's a gentle bird. Gentille alouette. Je te plumerai means to pluck feathers. So they're plucking feathers from this poor little bird. And what part of the bird are they plucking? They're plucking the head feather right off of la tête. So we're going to say alouette, gentille alouette, je te plumerai, la tête et la tête. Let's try it with some motions. It's your bird. Now let's clap as we sing the solfège for this piece. Clap along as you sing and remember that it goes from the treble clef down to the bass clef sometimes. Here we go. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so, re, sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so, sol, la, ti, do, re, 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 do, ti, la, so, 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 re, copycat song. Can you hear copycat me re do re? Can you be a copycat fa mi re do? Copy me. Re mi ti do la la. Your turn. Re mi ti do la la. My turn. So re la ti so. Your turn now. So re la ti so. My turn. Mi do la do do ti ti. Your turn. Mi do la do do ti ti. My turn. Mi do la fi la so so. Your turn. Mi do la fi la so so. Can you tell me what interval I'm playing? That's a fifth. What about this one? That's our fourth, or our bride. What's this? That's our second. And this one. That is our octave. Now grab a pencil and turn to the staff paper in the back of your book so that you can write down the pitches that you hear. I'm going to play 3 notes, and you're going to try and tell me what they are. We're in so position. Here I go. Listen again. This is so position. Listen one more time. Did you get it? It's so ti re. Make sure you have it written on your staff correctly. So ti re. Sing it with me. So ti re. Great job. Here you have 4 rhythms. I'm going to play a rhythm and see if you can tell me what color rhythm it is. Let's clap them together first. This is our pink rhythm. Here we go. Ton, t, 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 t. Yellow rhythm, clap with me. Ton, t, ton. Rest. Purple rhythm, here we go. Half note, ton, ton. Blue rhythm, ready, go. Ton, ton, t, t, ton. Which rhythm am I playing? That was the yellow rhythm. Here's another one. That was our blue rhythm. Here's the next one. That was purple. You guessed it, that was our pink rhythm. Now let's turn to page 40 and sing London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Good. Now let's try singing it on solfege. Start with re. Here we go. Re, mi, re, do, ti, do, re, have, la, ti, do, have, ti, do, re, have, re, mi, re, do, ti, do, re, have, la, re, have, ti, so, have, done. Great job. Now, if you have something that you can play that sounds a little like a tambourine, let's play our tambourine every time you see a chord name written above the music. And let's chant along with those chord names. We have G major and we have D7. Here we go. G major chord, G major chord, D7 chord, G major chord, G major chord, G major chord, D7 chord, and G major chord. Great job. Now on your keyboard, I want you to look at these two chords. They show them here on the second page, on page 41. It's a little bit different from how we play our chords in our left hand. We have our chord in our right hand. So, ti, re, snowman chord, and our left hand just plays so. Let's play our G major chord a few times. Switch your left hand to a re, and your right hand is going to play the chord Fi, which is a Fa sharp, Do, Re. Fi, Do, Re is a D7 chord. Can you bounce on your D7 chord with your thumb on Re? Very good. Let's try our G major chord. Now try your D7. Now go back and forth. G major, D7, G major, D7. Now I want you to play along with those chords that you see above the music, and I'll play the melody. You just play chords. Here we go. G major, G major, D7. Now G major. Stay there. G major, G major, D7, G major. Very nice. Now you're going to play those same chords, but you're going to try and sing along with London Bridge. Put your pinky on so and your right hand in so position. Here we go. London Bridge is falling down. D7. Falling down. G major. Falling down. G major. London Bridge is G major. Falling down. D7. Great job. Now just copy what I'm playing. You can close your book if you'd like. Listen first, thumb on so. Your turn, ready, here you go. Now I'm going to add to it. Rest your left hand thumb on re. Listen first. So, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, so, re. Your turn, go. So, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, so, re. My turn, here I go. Do, ti, la, so, re. Your turn. Do, ti, la, so, re. My turn. Ti, la, so, cross over to fi, so. Your turn. Ti, la, so, cross to fi, so. ti, do, la, la. Your turn for on re. Here we go. Re, mi, ti, do, la, la. Now let's look in our binders for week number 5. This is last week's sight reading. Let's go to la position and play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Now, la, 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 do, la, mi. La, 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 do, ti, la. Great job. Be sure to send your teacher a video of you playing your sight reading. And then take a picture of your theory assignment and practice chart so that the teacher can pass you off as well. Now let's turn to week 6. Here's this week's sight reading. Let's point and sing solfege. Here we go, do, half, so, half, re, re, mi, re, do, half, so, half, re, re, mi, do, rest. Thumb on do, let's play it, go. Do, half, so, half, re, re, mi, re, do, half, so, half, re, re, mi, do, rest. Clap the rhythm, here we go. Half note, t, 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 ton, ton. Half note, t, 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 ton. Rest. Play the rhythm, thumb on do. Half note, t, 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 ton, ton. Half note, t, 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 ton. Rest. Sing our intervals, point and sing. Do, up a fifth, down a fourth, stays the same, up a second, stays the same, down a second, stays the same, up a fifth, down a fourth, stays the same, up a second, stays the same, down a third. Let's play and sing intervals. Thumb on do, and here we go. Do, up a fifth, down a fourth, stays the same, up a second, stays the same, down a second, stays the same, up a fifth, down a fourth, stays the same, up a second, stays the same, down a third. Great work. Now let's turn in your books to page 30. Let's sing our solfege again. 1, 2, here we go. So, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, so, re. So, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, so. So, la, ti, do, re, re, re. Re, do, ti, la, so, so, so. Re, re, re. Re, re, re. Re, do, ti, la, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, so. Re, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, so. Good job. Now I want you to grab a pencil and let's mark where our melody changes from right hand to left hand. So in your right hand you have so, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, so. Left hand sings re. So draw a line from the so in your right hand to the re in your left hand, and then back up to your right hand. Do that now. And then it goes down for the second line as well. So at the end of your first line, draw a line that goes from the so down to your bass clef to show that your melody goes into your bass clef. draw a line here from re to the treble clef re to show that it goes back up to the treble clef. On the next page, re, 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 then bass clef, re, 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 draw a line. Re, re, re goes back up to re, draw a line going up. And the rest of our melody is in the treble clef except for one note. Draw a line down to this re and back up. It looks just like our second measure. Now that you've drawn these lines, you have a melody map that you can follow when you're playing along. So your melody goes treble clef to bass clef, here, 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 and here. Now copy me as I play. Put your right hand thumb on so and your left hand thumb on re. Listen first. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so, re. Ready, go. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Left hand, re. Listen now. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Your turn. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. My turn. Left hand sings. Sol, la, ti, do, re, 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 go. Sol, la, ti, do, re, re. My turn. Right hand. Re, do, ti, la, so, so, so. Your turn. Re, do, ti, la, so, so, so. My turn. Re, re, re. Left hand. Re, re, re. Your turn. Re, re, re. Left hand. Re, re, re. My turn. Right hand. Re, do, ti, la. Your turn. Re, do, ti, la. My turn. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Left hand. Re. Ready, go. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Left hand. Re. My turn. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Your turn. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Let's play it from the beginning. Remember to follow your melody map. Right hand thumb on so, left hand on re. Here we go. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Left hand re. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Left hand. Sol, la, ti, do, re. Right hand. Re, do, ti, la, so, so. Right. Re, re, re. Left hand. Re, re, re. Right hand. Re, do, ti, la, sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Left hand. Re. Right hand. Sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, so. Great job, everyone. Make sure to send your teacher a video of you passing off page 12, Tarantella. Eyes on my flashcards. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's sing our landmark song together. Treble clef sings up so high, circles around our landmark so. Bass clef dots show us our fa, we sing oh so low. 3 spaces down is our landmark do. 3 spaces up is our landmark do. And our favorite line note is do. Humpty Dumpty sat so high, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. 2 ledger lines up is a landmark do. 2 ledger lines down is a landmark do. But our favorite line note is still do. Let's do a G major scale. We're going to start in our so position. So, la, ti, do, re, mi, fi, so. The first 5 notes are so, la, ti, do, re. Can you take your hand and play the first 5 notes on your lap? Sing it with me. Here we go. So, la, ti, do, re. Very good. Our landmarks in our G major scale, or so position, are so, do, and so. Our chords in G major are so, ti, re is a G major chord. So, G major. So, do, mi is a C major chord. And fi, do, re is our D7 chord. Our G major chord is our snowman shape. What shape is our C major chord? That's right, it's an up chord. What about our D7? That is a kissy chord. And these are our chords in our G major position. In G major, we are going to play our 5-finger pattern. So grab your 5 fingers and put them on your lap, and let's sing up and down our scale 3 times. Then we'll skip, and then we'll play all those skipping notes together for a chord. Here we go on your lap. Ready? Sing. So, la, ti, do, re, do, ti, la. So, la, ti, do, re, do, ti, la. So, la, ti, do, re, do, ti, la. So, ti, re, ti, so. Chord. Good. Now look at your B section and grab a pencil. The chords that we just made are listed right here. Can you label them? First, you have a G major chord. What is that up chord? That's a C major. We've seen this one before. That's G major. That's a kissy chord, so it must be D7. And this last one is, of course, our G major chord. Great job. Turn to page 27 in your books while you listen to a piece by Mozart. You might recognize the main melody, but just listen to what Mozart does with this. So Mozart took the main theme of, you guessed it, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and he changed pieces of it to make it a little more interesting every time he repeated it. We will make a variation, which is what that is called. We're going to make a variation on the song London Bridge. Now in your books on page 40 you can find the original version to flip back and forth to on page 40, but we're going to be using page 27 to write our variation. The chords are written down below and everything else is up to you to add in. You're going to use the melody of London Bridge. You can change the rhythm, you could change the melody, or you could even change the melody and chords to make a variation. So you can write in your own version of a G major chord. Instead of just a so, ti, re blocked on top of each other, maybe you could write a so and then a ti, re, or a so, re, ti, re. It's up to you. You can change just the rhythm, just the melody, or both. Our practice concept for this week is practice all of your songs hands separately before you play hands together. Turn in your books to page 32 for promenade. Promenade means a walk or a stroll. Let's listen to this piece about a walk or a stroll, and if you'd like to, you can tap something like sticks together as you listen. Alexander Ranelaghi's father was a musician from Hungary, and his mother was Scottish. Ranelaghi was born in 1756 in Scotland. He first took music lessons from his father. At first, Ranelaghi made a living in the shipping industry, making several trips to the American colonies. In Edinburgh, he taught music and performed. He moved to the United States, where he introduced music of Haydn and Mozart, as well as his own original compositions to the people of Philadelphia. One of Ranelaghi's admirers was the American President George Washington. He even composed a couple of pieces for Washington. He wrote a lot of theater music, but most of his theater music was lost in the Chester Street Theater when it burned down in 1820. Let's sing this song together on solfege. Start with so. Here we go. So, so, la, la, do, ti, la, so, re, re, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so, fi, so, repeat. So, so, la, la, do, ti, la, so, re, half, re, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so, fi, so. So, so, fi, fi, mi, fi, so, mi, re. Re, do, ti, la, so, fi, so, repeat. So, so, fi, fi, mi, fi, so, mi, re. Re, do, ti, la, so, fi, so, half. Now at your keyboard, turn to page 26 for finger fitness number 3. Let's play the A pattern with both hands. Start in so position. Here we go. So, la, ti, Very good. Now let's try our B section. Look at your chords that you labeled earlier, and let's practice switching back and forth between them. Can you go from a so, ti, re, G major, to a so, do, mi, C major? Good. Now try switching back and forth between a G major and a D7, Fi, Do, Re. Remember your fingering for your up chord. In your right hand, it's so, 3 on Do, Mi. But in your left hand, it's so, 2 on Do, Mi. 5, 2, 1 in your left hand, 5, 3, 1 in your right hand. Let's play it. Here we go. G major chord, now a C major chord. Go back to G major chord, now D7, and back to G. Great work. Now let's look at page 32, Promenade. Let's sing our solfege. Start with so. Here we go. So, so, la, la, do, ti, la, so, re, hef, re, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so, fi, so, repeat. So, so, la, la, do, ti, la, so, re, hef, re, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so, fi, so. Next page. So, so, fi, fi, mi, fi, so, mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fi, so, re, mi, so, la, fi, mi, fi, so, mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fi, so. Do you notice a part that repeats? We have repeat signs, but there's a section that is actually used twice. It's right here. Can you find the second time? It's right here at the end. Put a bracket with a little star to show that these two parts are the same. Measures 3 and 4 and measures 7 and 8. For this song, we're in so position for the first half, but we do have a crossover when we need to reach Fi. Thumb on so, 2 on Fi, thumb on so. And then in the second half of the song, we jump up to pinky on high so. And then back down for the section that is reused. Remember, again, we have a crossover to reach Fi. Copy me, put your thumb on so, my turn first. So, so, la, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, re, your turn. So, so, la, la, do, ti, la, so, re, my turn. Re, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so, cross over to Fi, so, your turn. Re, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so, cross over to Fi, so. Look at the second page. Pinky on high so, my turn first. So, so, fi, fi, mi, fi, so, mi, re, your turn. So, so, fi, fi, mi, fi, so, mi, re, my my turn. 5 on re. Re, do, ti, la, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so. Cross over to fi, so. Your turn. Re, do, ti, la, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so. Cross over to fi, so. Great job. Now let's turn to page 28, Fiddle-dee-dee. In our left hand, we have broken chords. But if we put all of the notes from each measure together, so, ti, re is a G major chord. That's a G major chord. It's just broken up. Instead of playing all 3 notes together, we play the bottom and then the top 2 notes. But it's still a G major chord. Underneath your first measure, write a capital G for G major. The second chord is the same, so we can leave that alone. The third chord is broken up as well. So let's look at all of our notes here. Fi, do, re is a D7 chord. That's a D7. Then we go back to G major. Our next page has another broken chord. So, do, mi. That's a C major chord. And then our next measure, under Marry Me, goes back to our G major chord. Our next chord is a Fi, La, Re. That's a down chord, D major. Under Bumblebee, So, Ti, Re is a G major chord. We have a couple other G major chords, but the second to last measure is different. Fi, Do, Re, D7, and our last one goes back to So, Ti, Re, G major chord. Let's play our left hand together. Say your chord as you play it. Remember, we're going to play bottom and then the tops. G major, G major chord. Now switch to D7. Back to G major, D major chord, C major, back to G, D major, G major, G major chord, G major chord, D7, don't forget that Fi, G major chord. Great. Let's review our right hand now. 3 starts on T. Don't forget that we slur to staccato. T, so, 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 dot, T, so, 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 la, la, re, 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 T, so, 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 5 on mi, 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 re, 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 do, 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 re, do, T, T, 3 on T, T, so, 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 T, so, 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 la, la, re, 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 T, so, so. Great job. Let's turn to page 14 for Looby Loo, and let's play our right hand by itself. Thumb on Do. Do, 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 mi, do, so. Do, 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 mi, say your chords. First you have blocked, then you have a broken chord. Sometimes it's the same, but sometimes the broken chord is different. Here we go. C major chord, broken. C major, broken chord. C major. D7, G7, C major. Broken chord. Now switch, C major, G7, C major, C major. Broken chord, C major. Broken chord. C, get ready to switch. C, G7, back to C, G7. C, D, G7. Here it's C major, C, now G7. G7, C major, C. Here's a switch. C, G7, back to C. Great job, everyone. Let's look a little bit at this hands together. Let's do just the first two measures. C position in both hands. Here we go. Now, do, do, do. Another chord. Mi, do, broken. And stop. Let's look at our next two measures. Don't forget to switch to G7. Here we go. Do, 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 mi. Do, G7, broken. Stop. Let's look at our C major. Here we go. Do, do, mi. Do, C major. And now we're going to switch in the middle of this measure. C major, G7, back to C. 4 on So. Here we go now. Solo, switch, mi, crossover, switch back. And now we have our left hand, a pickup before the chord. So we're going to have a So chord. Here we go. So, do, do, another chord, do, do, broken. Mi, so, do, re. Good, now pause here and let's do these two measures. Here we go. Re, mi, mi, mi. Broken chord, mi, fa. And now let's try this too. Here we go, all C major. Give myself a shake, 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 fa. Good, don't forget that fa there. And our last two measures are a little tricky. We're gonna go back and forth again, just like we did here. Ready, go, mi, G7, C major, back to G7. And then of course we would come back to the beginning for our DC al fine. This song is a pass off next week. Now let's look at page 16 for arabesque. Let's play our left hand by itself. La position. And now let's look at our right hand part. legato is here. Rest. Mi, ti, do, la, have, mi. Here's that pattern again. La, ti, do, ti, la. Stay there. La, ti, do, re, mi. Jump to re. Re, mi, fa, sol, la. Jump to high la. La, ti, do, re, mi. Have, jump to ti. Ti, ti, do, la, have, mi, have. Rest. Ti, ti, do, la. Good. Now let's look at that a little bit hands together. Go to your la position with your hands close together, and let's do the first line. Here we go. La, ti, do, ti. Another A minor. La, ti, do, re, mi. Now jump up to re and do your D minor. Here we go. Re, mi, fa, sol, la. Jump up to la, back to A minor. La, do, ti, re, mi. Good. Second line. Get ready for the E7 and come back down to your T in your right hand. Here we go. Left hand first. Ti, ti, do, la, la. And pause. Get ready for that E7 again. This time a mi in your right hand. Ready, go. Left hand first. Ti, la, mi. Good. Second line, or second page. Here we go. La, ti, do, ti, la, have. La, ti, do, re, mi, have. Jump to re with B minor. Jump to la, back to A minor. Now jump down to the T and get ready for the E7. Here we go. Ti, ti, do, la, back to A minor. Back to E7 now. Ready, go. Left hand. Ti, ti, do, La minor with la. Great job. Remember, if you haven't yet passed off your win song, be sure to send in a video. Let's turn to page 24 for Mary Had a Baby, and let's just sing along with this one. And that's all for this week. Remember to pass off your flashcard challenge by week 10. Let's sing our goodbye song. Goodbye, goodbye, we've had so much fun. Goodbye, 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 everyone.